Welcome everyone to the first episode of Garden Mein Chai with BOH. We have with us Samar, Anvit and Nihal joining from Dubai. Say hi guys.
Hello.
Okay. So today we're talking about Indian cricket team's achievements in 2025 across formats. So I'll just give a basic recap what we've done. So let's start with the men's team. So we won the Champions Trophy in UAE and Pakistan, the 50 over Champions Trophy. We had a draw, a Test series draw in England, the Tendulkar Anderson Trophy. Then our T20. Oh, shit. We won the Asia Cup. Then we won the Asia Cup as well this year. Then we had we lost the series with South Africa in Test. Yeah. So let's start with Champions Trophy. What were your most memorable?
A pointless tournament, I guess.
Really,
I mean,
it was a big achievement after 13 years.
Yeah, but I think that of all our ICC event wins, that felt like the least important one. I don't know why. It just didn't feel like all teams were in it, or I don't know what it was, but it just didn't feel as important as it was supposed to. Maybe because Gambhir was the coach, and inside we didn't want him to have any trophy, but.
Nihal just has an agenda against Gambhir.
I think 90% of the Indian cricket fans do. Just putting that out there.
okay, sure.
No, I think it wasn't as competitive as we have always seen it to be.
Yeah.
Also, like the whole controversy with like us playing in the same venue
Yeah.
and all the teams going to Pakistan and UAE both. Yeah,
I think that was a little. I don't think that was very fair because at the end of the day you have to play good cricket, and would any team say that if India was in
That's
Pakistan they would beat India? I don't think they would. India were very by a mile the best team in that tournament, and I don't. I don't think that makes sense. Yeah.
We were the clear favorites, and we were the best team in the tournament. So that's why we.
White ball, we have been the best team for like
while
3-4
I
years.
think the venue.
So,
I don't think the venue matters, honestly.
yeah.
India doesn't depend on the venue.
Yeah, we just had the best team, and like we have had such an unbeatable run, 23 out of 24 in the last in ICC tournaments, the white ball tournaments, and that is excluding the Asia Cup because Asia Cup doesn't come under ICC.
I mean, Asia Cup doesn't matter at all. Yeah.
If you include Asia Cup victory as well, it's 30 out of 31. That is insane, unheard of. So, yeah, white ball we're pretty sorted. It's the red ball cricket that we are most worried. Yeah, like back-to-back home, not back-to-back. I guess there was a West Indies series. If we lost that, then I think Gambhir would have been sacked right then and there. Yeah, but yeah, against New Zealand and South Africa are two like competitive teams.
I mean, it's the problem with how our team wants the pitch also to be. They want it to be spin friendly, apparently.
Messed up.
Yeah.
I think
we are going through a transition.
Exactly. Yeah.
We are going through a big transition. Kohli, Rohit Sharma, Ashwin.
Transition was in the beginning.
No,
I mean, it's still going on, yeah. But
and Pujara, number 3. Number 3 is a big hole. Then
I don't know what they're doing with Sundar at 3.
all-rounder spot. Yeah, Sundar, then Sai Sudarshan, Karun Nair as well. Like, there's no stability there. But anyway, we'll come to that. I think that, but I still consider Champions Trophy to be why do we have to discount it? Because India won it, If Australia had won it, that would still be counted as, one of the major.
I think they've discounted. I think Australia doesn't care about Champions Trophy. If you ask them Ashes or Champions Trophy, I'm pretty sure it's Ashes.
You ask them Ashes or anything, they'll obviously choose
No,
Ashes.
if it is World Cup, ODI World Cup.
I think World Cup still like is the top achievement in cricket. Yeah. Okay. So after that, of course, we had the England series, Anderson Tendulkar, and
I loved it.
yeah, the series I loved, and I was pretty okay with the 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's by far the best series as a whole that I have seen as a viewer, especially because all 5 tests went till the fifth day, and I think 3 or 4 out of those 5 went until the last session with all 3 results possible. I have not seen any, and we all follow Test cricket very closely, regardless of whether India is in it or not. But we haven't witnessed this sort of, I'd say, competitive cricket in a very long time, and it was amazing. It was an amazing series to watch. And yeah, I think 2-2 is a pretty fair result. But that being said, it just showed how the England team would fare in the Ashes series, because this was not an Indian team with Virat Kohli or Rohit Sharma or some of the senior players. This was a team which was under transition, and ideally an England team that is fully in strength and fully capable, who should have
Their batting is stacked.
exactly, they should have rolled us over like New Zealand and South Africa did at home. But it just showed how weak the England team is rather than how strong the Indian team is. So that's the way I would look at it.
I would say England team is also under transition, no? Like with Anderson and Broad not being there. Their bowling...
Broad went back long back. So went very long back. They have Gus Atkinson. Okay.
The last series that we played there, they were there, right? I think Broad was there. Anderson was there for sure.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, Broad was also there. So I think their bowling is also going through a transition, and of course Archer was not playing. He was in and out. And Stokes is their best bowler. So I mean, their bowling kind of let them down.
And they had a lot of injuries. So
Yeah, and they were also kind of looking at it as a
that's what they said.
like a warm up before the Ashes. Yeah. So, but still, 2-2 draw in England is a big deal. Like we haven't lost there in the last couple of series, right?
Yeah.
It was a draw last time we went.
Last time as well, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a big highlight.
Normally with Indian Test, it's either we are dominating or we're getting dominated.
But this
So
was
this was equal, so it was actually interesting.
Two level teams. Yeah, that was right. And then Asia Cup as well. Do you guys consider
Asia Cup?
That was my least favorite.
I just put it out there. Asia Cup was actually underwhelming. That the final was so close. India should have won that series with 6 out of 11 players' eyes closed. And if they were playing on the park, they should have won that by that much of a margin. It was actually an insult that the final went till was a thriller with a Pakistan team that is probably the worst that it's been in the last 25 to 30 years. It was just...
That's the thing. Pakistan always like the most unpredictable team. Out of nowhere, they'll just... One day they just like show up to work and they just like start playing well out of nowhere.
But they didn't, right? They didn't play well in the finals. It was India who played bad, and that is why the finals was so close. And and Gautam Gambhir claiming in the press conference that he's the one who shepherded the Indian team to Asia Cup victory. That's, I think, the most funny line that an Indian coach has ever said on media. I don't think any coach ever considers or says it out loud that the Indian team won the Asia Cup under me. That's a given for India any day, and especially in this.
His man management is very divisive. I feel like everyone is just like his tactical game is pretty good. I feel like we've seen that for KKR as well. But his management style is he's very erratic. But yeah, that's GG. But I feel like the T20 squad is so stacked because we have the best league, we have the best talents coming through, and there's basically no holes in our team. We have like
I mean, there are
great
our captain.
players. In T20.
Yeah.
Our captain.
He's giving
Oh, captain. Right now he is, but he still you would still play Sky regardless of his form. If he's playing for us, he'll play for other teams as well. But no, like so in like great players like sometimes Kuldeep sits out.
Yeah, that I don't like.
Arshdeep sometimes has to sit out. Like so many like just crazy amount of talent. So I feel like Gigi being there, not being there wouldn't have mattered.
But I like Surya as a captain. I like his field placements. I like how like he sets up for every bowler.
But might be
like-
affecting his batting.
Yeah, it is
Might
kind of
be.
affecting. I think he should work on his batting maybe. A comeback.
Yeah, I feel like he's just spamming the same shot over and over again, and he's getting out.
Yeah.
That's very annoying.
But I was saying the fact that we need to leave out either Arshdeep or Kuldeep, and that is completely justified in T20 cricket today, is just proof that our T20 squad is on another level, because Kuldeep or Arshdeep, I would probably put them in like the top 6 to 7 bowlers in the world currently, and I think all 5 of the frontline Indian bowlers would make it to that top 5. But yeah, it's just crazy.
Even players like Washington Sundar, like they would probably start for most teams. Like even like let's say not Australia or South Africa, but most other teams would happily take our fringe players as well. But
We could have 2 teams playing the World Cup and probably be in the top 4.
we'll be playing against our B team.
Honestly, they should have sent India B team for Asia Cup.
Honestly, bro, like it's so unfair. But did you guys remember the semi-finals? That was our closest game that went to the super overs, and then we got served chai by Sri Lankans. They hit 2 runs.
Oh,
One of
yeah.
them was wide. That was a crazy game. That was the closest one.
Oh, yeah,
We
right.
almost lost that.
Yeah.
Pathum Nisanka hit a century. That was a crazy game.
How did he mess that up? He was playing so good.
No, we made a crazy comeback. Varun Chakravarti, I think, bowled really well in that game. So, and then after Asia Cup, we had the South Africa series at home, where we lost both the games. And yeah, that's I don't know. The test team,
Atrocious.
to be fair, like I would like being the devil's advocate here.
Atrocious is the word. Yeah.
No. See, we could have drawn one match. We didn't have Gill, and Gill is our best batter, or like top 2 at least.
What he is, but you can't.
Like what? He would have scored like 20-30 runs for that, like the first match. I guess we needed 130 runs to win.
I mean, yeah, our best batsman was not.
But you cannot put it. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. Like just because Gill was not there. First of all, let's all address the fact that I know Virat and Rohit are 2 of the biggest names in world cricket, and much talk has been around the absence of them in the test team. But the biggest loss for the Indian test team is Ravi Ashwin. Ravi Ashwin in India was
And
is just
and Cheteshwar Pujara.
exactly
Pujara at number 3 was a solid banker.
exactly.
At least in India and Australia.
Yeah.
Like the banker.
We need a number 3. They just like keep.
Number 3.
I don't know. Just put in Ishwaran. He's been there for so long. Give him a chance. Give him a chance. One match at least. You gave Karun Nair a chance. You got him back in the team.
Oh, I have like a really like interesting take about that. I really want Karun Nair to be back, but maybe that's a topic.
He's
for
a
another
he's a
video.
Karun Nair fan. He's a true loyal Karun Nair fan.
But I
Karun
agree
Nair
with
is over.
Ashwin.
Sorry.
He likes Ishwaran because there's an Ishwar in it. Admit is very religious like that.
Yeah, I agree with Ashwin though.
Yeah. In India, at least, like Ashwin and Jadeja used to like run rings around players, and we're missing like a 30 wicket take. Yeah, and his consistent wickets in all the series, he was our most lethal.
And we still have Kuldeep, but like.
I mean, is he Ravi Ashwin.
Yeah, he's not as good in test as Ravi Ashwin. Let's not go there. He's very good in limited overs for sure. Yeah, but
T20
he
he's
can
too good.
improve. Yeah.
Kuldeep.
But they don't play him. They have Kuldeep. They don't play Kuldeep. They play Harshit Rana, and they play Sai Sudarshan for the 69th time when he's clearly not performing. I don't know what the team management is doing, and when I say team management, it's specifically Gautam Gambhir.
They shouldn't have chosen him at all. They sorry.
Fast tracked him like crazy.
No, they chose him because of IPL. Exactly.
Because of IPL form. That's
Makes no sense.
It's
Yeah,
unfair to the Ranji cricketers who are doing so well.
exactly.
Like, it doesn't bode well. Okay, so that was our men's team's performance. So I will ask you guys to give me like some memorable moments from throughout the year that you like. That's your top moment of 2025.
For Indian team?
Yeah, for Indian team.
Okay.
Nihal, you can go.
Okay. So I'm going to be based, and I'm going to say Virat's 100 against Pakistan was one of the most satisfying moments of the year for me,
Right.
as well as in Siraj's
Very crucial innings.
the last day. I still remember I was at office. I'm not making this up. I am not making this up.
Same, bro.
I was at office.
I was in office.
I had a meeting at 3 p.m. Dubai time, and like we all expected the match to be over on the fifth day. The match to be over in like half an hour, 45 minutes, and like it was going on until 2:50. At 2:50, there was like 1 wicket left, and I had a very important meeting at 3, and the match ended at like 2:56. Oh my god, it was just such a magnificent end to a magnificent series. It was so amazing that was.
You went to that meeting with joy,
Yes, and then
the sheer joy.
yes, and then I came back to reality. I got belted in that meeting by my management. So let's not talk about that.
I feel
Real.
Real.
Yeah, I feel like that Siraj moment. All of us will.
Siraj.
Yeah, you can go now.
Yeah, the same. I was talking about the Siraj moment itself. Like him, even the commentary, it was so good. And like him, like he's been playing for like so long, like no break at all. I mean, no diss to Bumrah, but like okay, yeah, he gets injured, it's fine. But like Siraj has been there for what? Like he's been playing continuously without any like
He
match.
played all the
Without exactly. Not just this series. Like even the Border Gavaskar thing, he didn't miss that as well.
Yeah, true. What about you, Anu?
I would go for Tilak Verma's knock in Asia Cup finals. Even though we say that Asia Cup is not that great.
But imagine if we had lost.
Imagine we lost. Yeah, they would be rubbing it on our face. So Tilak saved us from that. His knock was so beautiful.
Even before that, in that series, I think he had played a couple of more very crucial innings.
Yeah.
They wanted him to play ODI as well, maybe.
I mean, he would be a good number 3, but
Just
come
yes.
on, we have Virat Kohli.
Yeah. On a side note, I just want to make a small note that I think none of us saw this coming, and it's probably Tilak Verma who's going to be Kohli's successor. I'm sure no one saw this coming, but he seems the most likely likely replacement
In ODI?
to Virat in white ball, in white ball format, even in T20s and ODIs.
I feel like in ODI, Gill could do that job.
I feel like Rahul is there.
But Rahul comes.
Rahul can bat at 3.
I feel like when Gill is the captain, he'll bat at 3.
Why will he bat at 3? He's opening.
There's Jaiswal as well.
Jaiswal won't play. Jaiswal is not going to play until Rohit retires.
Yeah, like Kohli. You imagine Kohli and both Rohit retire.
Jaiswal and Gill. I think that's the best opening option.
I mean, yeah, that is also fine.
No, but Rohit and Jaiswal would open,
feel like
and Gill would come number 3, and Kohli
Gill
would come number
prefers
4.
that.
No, that's not happening.
Anchor.
Why would Kohli go down?
Look,
No, like
yeah.
Kohli will bat at 3 if he's there.
I think we all
But
know
when he hangs up his boots.
Gill wants to emulate whatever Kohli has done, and I think it's not a bad thing. It's perfectly fine. That's why he dropped himself to number 4 in tests, and he wants to be there in all formats. Thank God, he's not there in the T20 World Cup. But yeah, I think he wants to emulate what Kohli has done, and he may drop himself to number 3.
We'll talk about.
I don't think he's gonna drop himself because he knows he's good in ODIs. Like he's not missed a beat. I mean, like except like recently, but like still.
Okay, I have to talk about my moment. Let me talk. Okay. Yeah. So I have two moments. So one is of course that Siraj. That morning was insane. Even Prasidh Krishna that day turned up, and he bowled so well, and Siraj as well. He was the king that day. He filled Bumrah's void, and he did incredibly well. And my second moment of the year was Jemmy Rodriguez scoring that century against Australia in semi-final.
Shameless didn't watch
That's
the
a
match.
nice one.
I watched.
The guy who said he's saying this, he didn't watch the
Pause.
match.
I watched it towards the end. I watched it towards the end. Guys. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been watching women's cricket for the longest time, but I have started now. That World Cup changed it.
You've been missing out.
Yes, definitely. I've been missing out.
Yeah.
Do you see her knock semi-finals? They chased 339. That was impossible to chase.
Even that Australian team. Oh my God. They have been ruling this like women's cricket for such a long time. I feel like there's a crazy stat which I had. Let me.
Yeah, correct.
So since 2018, their win to loss ratio in ODI is 70 wins to 5 losses.
What?
Since 2018. 70 wins to 5 losses in just ODIs, and in T20s as well. They are dominant. They're world number 1 by a distance.
That's a joke.
So imagine beating this team, and in first innings they scored 338.
No,
And
yeah.
then we chased that on the biggest stage possible.
Yes.
That's incredible. So Jemima has that moment.
That's an amazing take.
Yeah, let's talk about the
Yeah, I
Women's World Cup. What happened?
exactly. Yeah, I didn't know we were talking about women's cricket as well. But if I knew it, that would have been in the top moments. But yeah, now we can continue on to women's cricket, the Women's World Cup, and bring that up then.
I tricked you guys. I told you to give one moment. Yeah. Then you have to masterclass. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so the World Cup itself, right? It was kind of it was like the opposite of our 2023 ODI Men's World Cup campaign, when we dominated the whole league stage and then we faltered at the final. But
Don't remind me. I'll start crying again.
Shut up, that's so dramatic for this.
I'll make sure to put the Khada Ho Aaj Bhi Wahi, the song.
With Rohit Sharma next to me.
खड़ा हूँ आज भी वहीं कि दिल फिर बेकरार है खड़ा हूँ आज भी वहीं कि तेरा इंतजार है छू लो जो मुझे तुम कभी खो न जाऊँ मैं रात दिन नजरों में.
So yeah, the World Cup campaign, they lost 3 on the trot back to back against teams that were placed above them. They didn't beat any of those teams going into the final. It was like Mumbai's IPL 2025 campaign, kind of. Even they hadn't beaten any of the teams above them.
Mumbai every time. They lose the first 6-7 matches, then they start winning.
Yeah, why does that happen? That's but yeah, regardless, never mind. Like when they lost the third match, I think against I don't remember. Against England was the third match.
England was the third.
Yeah.
South Africa, Australia, and then England.
Correct. Yeah. So at that time, I remember thinking to myself that we needed to at least qualify to the knockouts in a home World Cup, because I had already lost hopes by that time. But yeah, the turnaround was that was one hell of a turnaround.
Yeah, it was incredible. I think Nihal was the only person who was actually following the World Cup, the Women's World Cup.
Yeah.
I just hopped onto the bandwagon when I heard the news that Australia, we won against Australia. And what?
Pause.
In the
Pause.
finals.
You were
I
caught
thought-
lacking.
I thought you were crashing out.
No. You're caught like you just said that you watched the final moments of the match against Australia, and now you're saying you just heard that we won against Australia. So which is true? Which one should we believe? Satyam.
You're caught red-handed.
We caught you.
Hey.
No, it's actually I watched the highlights. Sorry guys. No, but I watched the finals. That is 100% honesty.
That everyone.
I had to watch it.
Right. I think Samar, what did you think about the Women's World Cup campaign?
I also didn't watch that. I was watching.
I was honest from the beginning. You always gave the impression that you watched everything.
No, I didn't. I never did that. I just talked about. I never did.
Why are you throwing shade at me then?
Why can't I? You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You lied.
Yeah, you just lied.
I am an admirer.
Pause.
I'll admire.
I never said I watched. I only watched the semi-finals and finals. Semi-final I watched like when I was having dinner. I was like, yo, they won off.
Okay.
I was like, yo, and I was like full hype, bro.
Okay.
I'm going to put the spotlight
what do you
on
think?
all three of you and going to ask this question. Have you seen a single better knock than Jamie Rodriguez semi-final knock by an Indian cricketer, regardless of men or women, in the ODI format?
Oh.
Can you name a better knock under pressure?
So okay, are you talking about knockouts or like
No,
just ODIs?
just ODIs. All time. Leave Kapil Dev.
Okay.
I think Kapil Dev is the greatest, but apart from Kapil Dev. Yeah. But apart from that.
Probably this, yeah. I don't think anything beats this.
I think-
the moment,
I
the
think
pressure, the atmosphere, and like she wasn't even playing. Like she told after in the post match, she had a lot of anxiety. She wasn't playing. She wasn't selected. Then unfortunately the injury happened, and then she got into the match, and then she played. I think that was the second match. I'm not sure actually. But then she had a good knock the previous match, and then she played this.
Right.
Yeah, if you think about like the moment and when she came on to bat, the amount of pressure that we were under, I think you would have to, if not second best, like after Kapil Dev, I would say still top 5. I can't remember many other knocks with the context that it was based in, many other knocks that were better. Of course, like people have scored more runs and like in finals as well, like Gambhir's knock, Dhoni's knock. In T20 finals as well, Gambhir played really well. But I think this has to be top 5 for me.
I mean, forget like India, like top 5 of all time. Why not? Like
Top 5 all time, I think Glenn Maxwell would come
it's
pretty
still,
close.
yeah, okay, yeah. Glenn
Against-
Maxwell would be there, but like, why would she not be there? I don't.
She
get
would
it.
be there. I'm not saying she won't be there. I think
we have seen, like, we have not seen like 90s cricket.
forget that.
No, all that, yeah.
Like you've seen Kapil Dev, so yeah.
But you know the story that well, that it just surfaces to the top.
Interesting. Yeah.
I think her knock.
What about you? What about you, Nihal?
Yes, for me, that is the best knock. Two knocks come close to it, which is Gambhir's 97 and Dhoni's knock in the same final. Just because that was the highest target ever chased in women's cricket ever. In a World Cup semi-final against a team that you have lost to again and again and again, and that team has a 70-5 unreal record in ODIs, and like you're down, you're out, your top batter, like your best batter in the whole tournament and probably in the history of the game gets out early. It's just the like stuff of movies, isn't it? You can't imagine better not being there in the history of the game. Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah. The script writers really killed it.
Jai Shah. Credit to Jai Shah.
Again, what is this credit you're giving to someone else? No.
Okay, this is clearly a joke, but you were being real when you said you watched it because of Ian Bishop.
I watched it because of Ian Bishop. I'm saying the moment was like not made better, but like, you know, it gave like some impact. Like, come on, if Akash Chopra was commentating.
Oh my God.
What?
"Ae dil aaj bhi hai mushkil."
No, like
The best line by a commentator.
I would watch it on mute. So, I would now ask you guys to give ratings to like men's team, their whole year,
Throughout formats? Across formats?
across formats, or you can give individual as well.
So what are we starting off with?
Test, let's say.
I would
The most juicy.
I would say
Yeah.
I would have to give a little bit of credit to the team for the England performance. So it's not going to be insanely low, but I think it cannot. I think it's a 4 because there are. If the England series had come after the home series defeats, then we would have some hope that there is something changing. But the latest results suggest that there are like 11 holes in that lineup, and all the
11 holes.
yeah,
Okay.
and all the 11 holes are inside the head coach called Gautam Gambhir. And I am of the very, 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 very strong.
This went into a different.
Yes, I would suggest anyone who is. I know no one from the Indian team management will watch this video, but anyone who watches this and has a chance to amplify this, please suggest the Indian cricket team for dual coaches for the white ball and the red ball format. I would be very happy if the BCCI removed him as a white ball coach as well, but they won't do that. So we can't have him as the red ball coach purely because I saw this one vlog by Harsha Bhogle. You cannot be the front man as a coach. You cannot be the showman. You cannot be like
Right.
in front of everything that I am going
It's
to do.
not
this.
about you, basically.
Yeah, but you can't be that as a coach, and Gautam Gambhir does not seem to understand that. I don't know why he comes.
He has the main character syndrome.
No, I don't know why he comes out to talk in press conferences. First of all, who is sending him? I don't know. He should just. He's a backroom staff, and he should act as such. He's not the main character of the Indian Test team. He's far from being the main character, and like in the process of
No, but still, like you. No, but still, like coaches do come for press conferences, right? But he definitely is very erratic like that. He'll say whatever. He'll get very aggressive, and he'll say whatever comes to his mind.
Exactly.
He does not think.
एक छक्के ने मैच नहीं जितवाया randomly.
Not just that.
He needs a PR team, bro.
Yeah, bro. He needs to change the PR team first of all. But yeah, there's just a feeling of unease in the Indian dressing room. Like looking at our T20 squad, we must be like scoring 300s every game, and I know it's not possible. But the results are not very.
It's like you can mask a T20 because there's only so many deliveries, there's like you can paper over the cracks, but in test is when you get like found out.
Exactly. That dressing room does not seem like a place that I want to be in. It just nothing has come out.
But how do you
as
know
such.
that?
Exactly, nothing has come out as such. But seeing the performance and Surya not being in form, Hardik and Bumrah, I think from the
Okay, how are you putting Surya not being in form on?
Okay, guys, let's not deter here. Like this, we'll make a separate video about GG,
Yes.
but let's talk
we
about
should.
ratings.
We should.
Okay.
We should. Just saying, we should make a separate video
And we will.
criticizing Gambhir's 2025 and whatever he's done for the Indian cricket team. I would.
Okay. So test, you gave it 4 out of 10.
Yes, test 4
What
out of
about
10.
ODI and T20?
T20s, they've not done very bad. If I stick with just the results, then it would have to be 8 or 9. But I'm considering the strength of the Indian T20 team currently and their performance compared to that, it's probably a 7. The team is like in a 11 on 10, but the performance is like a
Really?
7 on 10. Yeah, I would say that.
But they did win like a major trophy. But okay. You would give it 7.
Yes.
7 out of 10.
Yes.
Okay, what about ODI?
ODIs, I don't think we can give a rating to that, right? Like, I think, like, just for the sake of giving, I
Yeah,
can
there
just
hasn't been
give
much,
it. Yeah,
yes.
there hasn't been many games, and all the focus.
Why can't you get Champions Trophy was ODI?
Okay, fair
That is
fair
true.
point.
Champions
Okay,
Trophy was
then I would. I'd probably give it an 8 because the Australia series loss, we had to win that. So yeah, I'd give it an 8.
Right. Okay. Anvit, what about you? Test.
Test, I agree. Since we can have like two captains or two or three captains across formats, I think we can have two coaches for red and white. So I would give Test. I think I would give it a 5 purely because of England, the England series. So it goes up to 5.
Okay. What about ODI?
ODI. I really like the few ODI matches recently that happened.
I feel like white ball, they've been pretty good. Like,
Purely because of
yeah, I mean Virat and Rohit are still around, and they're kind of carrying the batting at least.
But yeah, I would give it a solid 8.
Hmm.
I would give it higher, but yeah, we still haven't seen what will happen after the World Cup.
Like we haven't been tested as much. Champions Trophy, of course. Australia we were tested, true, and we lost. Okay. What about T20?
T20, it's a very strong team. I would probably give it an 8.5.
Oh, okay. Insane. Summer.
T29, I don't know why you're cutting points there. Like, we won Asia Cup, we are winning every series there is. Like, there's no, I mean, okay, we lose 1 or 2 matches, that's fine.
I mean, like, other teams can win as well. Like,
What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. You don't want us to win all the time. Like, what's the point? I mean, like, you do, but like, still. ODI, I would go with 8. We won the Champions Trophy. We just lost that one on
We won
that
against,
series,
South
right?
Africa
Yeah, South Africa won. Then
I think there was also.
I think there was one England series.
England
I
series,
think in the
right at the
beginning, yeah. I think we won that as well.
I think
I mean, I don't think we would have lost. Yeah.
England white ball is kind of. I mean, ODI at least.
Yeah. And then Test, I would give it. I wanted to say 5, but everyone's saying 5. So like, okay. You know, I'll give it 6. No problem.
Okay.
You know, transition. Not a big
I mean,
fan of that word, but okay.
It is a transitional team, and like see other teams as well. England, who are in a much better state than we are, they have only lost their bowlers, but their batting is still pretty stacked, and they're still like below us in the World Test Championship rankings.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I've the major holes in like Pujara, Kohli, Ashwin, like 3 major holes. So yeah, those, and like very underrated Ashwin and Pujara especially.
Yeah.
So I would agree with you. I would give it a 6. Yeah, those very like still like even despite all that, we should be not losing, like getting whitewashed. That is embarrassing. That shouldn't happen at all. But I would agree with you. I would say 6. ODIs, I would say 9. I think we lost that one series in Australia, but I think we played throughout the year. We played really well. So I would say 9. And the T20, I would say I'll give it 10 actually, because that's and I love watching the team. I really like their style of play. That it's like very modern, and it's like you will get left behind, like how England did to other teams where they were just outscoring them. I feel like that's what we are doing right now. And I really love that approach. And of course we have the best squad hands down. So yeah, I think 10 for me. Who was your cricketer of the year then?
India?
Yeah, Indian cricket.
I'm going Shubman Gill, my captain. I mean, yeah.
In T20s as well?
He's not the captain, so. Was he?
TNC.
I mean, see, it's fine. Shubman Gill, they want 3-format captain. They did that with Virat, so why not with Gill?
And he was insane in that England series. By far and away the best batsman.
I mean, yeah, sure, pitches, but whatever.
2 double centuries back to back. Even like there have been flat pitches before this series as well, and like still 7 plus.
He was better than Root, which is saying something. And in England, so.
Root, KL, he was better than all of them.
So I don't see why Gill wouldn't be.
Okay. What about you, Anvit?
I was gonna say Ishan, but we haven't seen much of Ishan. But he is going to cook this T20.
He won't even play.
But yeah, he will.
I mean, sure. If there's an injury.
But yeah,
But I feel like Ishan Kishan by the end of 2026 will become best friends with Anvit, because
I wish, bro.
he is giving him so much publicity.
He is so underrated. But yeah, by looking at the matches, I would have to say Tilak Varma.
That's a good choice.
A good.
Yeah, very reliable player now. What about you, Nihal?
I'm going a little left field here, and I'm going to say KL Rahul, because every time the Indian team has required him in the Champions Trophy, he was unbelievably good. Like every inning that you needed him to perform, he performed, and especially in the England Test, Shubman Gill does not have 700 plus runs without KL Rahul at the top of the order. That's just it. That's just it. Like.
Yeah,
KL Rahul, this England series, it was just so fantastic to watch him. And I used to get this feeling when Virat used to play Test cricket in his prime. It's just so nice, like it's just so easy on the eye. It's just so nice to watch him play.
Yeah.
So, and he has performed consistently. He came back, he captained the ODI squad, and he won the series. He performed, he gave 260 plus scores there as well, underrated. No one talks about him. He just does his work. Whatever number he's sent at, 6, 5, I think he should be playing at number 3 after Virat's gone. But yeah, I would say he's my cricketer of the year.
Yeah, very versatile. Like he's playing at the top in Test and at number 5.
6 actually in ODI.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's a good pick. I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite here, guys.
Harshit Rana.
Jamie Rodriguez.
Pause. Oh.
Come on, guys. Jamie Rodriguez. Like one of the best knocks of all time, regardless of.
Aren't you basing that off of just one?
Exactly.
One match?
One knock.
What is the biggest achievement, men and women cricket both combined? What is the biggest achievement of this year? Winning the World Cup. And it's such a big milestone. It's getting compared, and rightfully so, to the 83 World Cup. So I think, like, if you were born around that era and you witnessed 83 World Cup, who would you pick as your player of the year? I would pick Kapil Dev. Even though he played he bowled well, but he played that very crucial innings against Zimbabwe, I think. Yeah, so I would still say Jamie Rodriguez, even though I like Shubman Gill's like stepping up his game in tests, but yeah, I'd say Jamie Rodriguez. Might have read the wrong stats there. Okay. So that was it for this episode, guys. Let us know what you want us to do next, and keep checking us out. And yeah, that was it for this episode. And do let us know your cricketer of the year and your top cricketing moment from India this year in the comments down below.
See you.
Signing off.